After talking my therapist and psychiatrist ears all the way to the nipples, they left me a note after getting out the insane asylum telling me, hey, chop up the yap. Your ass done you made us gone mad. That's my version of saying welcome back to another episode. I be getting tired of doing like the typical intros that like a million others already got out there. Like, hey, here we go again. Like that shit right there. I'm like, bro. But anyways, I'm gonna get right into some fucking topics, some random ass shit. The other day I had heard about how what was it? Something about on the news. I don't really be watching the news like that, but in brief passing, when I go on Safari or Chrome or the fucking internet, I be seeing some little random news articles and shit, and it was like a little article where it said, like Putin and Donald Trump, they got together, and supposedly Putin has said that if Trump was, this shit sounded ass backwards. If Trump wasn't in office, I don't know who titled this video, but goddamn, bro, could you have made it more confusing? You said or maybe my two brain cells in the microwave just really couldn't understand what the hell the title was trying to get at. But it says something along the lines like, if Trump wasn't in office, Putin was saying that he wouldn't have invaded Ukraine. I'm not really a political guy, so maybe I should just shut the fuck up and move on to the next topic. I know some of y'all spectators that might even see me make a clip out of this might be like really expecting something of substance. My ignorant ass is just talking about like what I'm observing and shit like that. Speaking of observing, I had I feel like I can't speak English right now. Observing, or POV, whatever the hell. I was out here last night, right? And this fly better fuck off my drinks. Motherfucker trying to, man, look, see this? No, come on, nigga. You want to be on my hand like a bird? Get your ass on back over here. I just took a shower. You trying to make me come off like there's an ant on my drink? Hey now, say now. Anyways, these bugs be violating my damn drink. I be feeling like I need to get some hand sanitizer, wipes, disinfect the shit out of the rim of my cup. I feel like a damn turtle trying to make sure I'm in frame right now, but what I had seen last night with my brush, there was a goddamn worm in the bristles of, I wish I had this brush still around, but I just cleaned up out here in this little, like, my little outdoor office space. Yeah, I still got some cleaning to do. I see a paper plate in the corner. Yeah, I'm trying to compete with a hoarder. Goddamn. The fuck? Yeah, a worm was in the bristles of a comb, cheap ass little comb that I got from the dollar store. This worm was just wiggling in the groove of the bristle. I'm like, oh, my ass is like, hey, I'm too broke. I'm still gonna use that brush. I said, fuck it, worm. Hey, get up in there and have a little buffet of dandruff. You know, I use that brush. I just had to use a whole bunch of hot water and soap to clean it off. I'm like, I just bought that damn brush too. My dumb ass just forgot about leaving it outside next to a damn, the damn neighborhood of worms, ants, all kinds of random shit. But the other day, speaking of podcasts, I'm just talking about some podcasts I seen the other day. I've been watching, and hey, if you feel like this ain't for you, bro, then, carry on. I shouldn't even be explaining that. I feel goofy even saying that shit, but If you feel like, oh, what the fuck? What is this guy? What is this even about? It's just about a whole bunch of random shit. We gonna just, yeah, there's a whole lot of random shit. So, yeah, that shit tastes. I've seen the ASAP Rocky with Spike Lee, $1 million worth of game. That episode was pretty good. Let me not say, I hate saying shit like pretty good and kinda and these filler ass words, man. I'm like, I'm trying to delete that shit out of my vocabulary, or let me get fancy with it and say diction. I don't like, sometimes I feel like it's just some filler ass, like extra fat on something that don't even need to be there. Like, I'm like, yeah, I kinda, sorta, coulda, woulda, shoulda, if, it's just like, is them words really necessary? It feels like kind of tap dancing around the bushes to get to what you're mainly trying to say. And hey, I'm not gonna sit here like I'm trying to be like the best speaker of all time, but just sometimes I notice I'm like, nigga, why you over here like not trying to beat myself up about it or anything, but I'm just like, I find it a little like, hey, you could have got to the main thing, cutting out this word, that word, yada yada. I wouldn't be surprised this fucking camera ain't recording. I'm sitting here like a dumbass. Part 2, like the other episode where like my last Chop Up The Yap episode, like or maybe one of the Chop Up The Yap episodes I had. It's not the first time either. I was talking for like an hour and some change just to find out that my phone was like, nigga, we went on lunch break a long time ago. Actually, we didn't go on lunch break. We said, fuck it, we just heading home. You can sit here and look crazy and just speak to the back of your phone all day, nigga. But man, yeah, $1 million worth of game. ASAP Rocky, Spike Lee. It was a good episode. Not pretty good. That's what I was trying to do. Fuck the pretty shit. Like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty bad. Like, that almost sounds that sounds like a contradiction in itself, saying shit like it's pretty bad. But fuck it. It ain't really that big a deal. Like I said, just like an observation. I guess that's what the name of this damn podcast should be, is POV the Yap or some shit. But I'm over here trying to be courteous and like trying to be responsible, not trying to smoke on camera. But fuck, you might end up seeing me with my cigarette or my degenerate habits. It is what it is. Like I said, eventually I'm working through my addiction. I don't like sit there and try to act like a victim about it. But I know it's not the best choice I'm making. And with that being said, eventually I do plan on, if this is your first time watching this, I know some people, if they do keep up with the Chop Up The Yap episodes, they'll be like, nigga, shut up about you and your cigarettes, dog. I don't want to hear you talking about your habits. I already got my own habits, dog. Why the hell are you trying to make me feel conscious? Let me have my microwave brain. Another podcast I seen, I like with, what's it called? Two Bears in One Cave, how they had switched it up from Tom Segura and Bert Chrysler, 300, yeah, Bert Chrysler, 300 pounds, with, what's his name? Stavros Halkias. He has, if you guys don't know who that is, he's on that new Netflix show, Tires, with Shane Gillis, the guy with the glasses, short. He's got the bald spot in the middle, real big, Greek guy that looks like he kind of dresses like Quagmire. Then you also got, what's his name? I was just talking about this man the other day too, and about how he, I want to copy something that he said that he's been doing, where he's been taking a back seat on the social media shit, and he pretty much just sends in whatever content he's working on to his team, and he's not like on the scenes of like, so he could not be on the apps and shit. So he just sends his content to his squad, and they pretty much do all the editing and whatnot. His name is Chris DeStefano. Chris DeStefano. And Stavros Halkias had took over as the host for Two Bears in One Cave, which is a podcast. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I definitely recommend you give that shit a watch. My funny might be different from your funny, but there might be some shit you even find more funnier with that podcast. Podcast-wise, I seen a little bit. I've been watching them Two Bears, One Cave, Stavros Halkias, and Chris DeStefano. I like the change up. I feel like they're bringing back more of that comedic. They're bringing back that more. Yeah, just bring more of that comedy element to the podcast, to where it doesn't feel so like on a personal note or a wave. The $1 million worth of game. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm the biggest podcast watcher like that, especially with doing my own shit. But sometimes here and there, like in the background, I play that shit, So it's. But I don't just be sitting there only looking at a podcast, like not doing nothing else, just like, Not to knock anybody that does that. Hey, hats off to you. But my ass over here, like, I guess with my scatter microwave brain, I'm over here spinning, trying to do 5 different things at one time. Like right now, I got 2 other phones promoting while in the mix of recording this shit. But hey, let me stop sounding like I'm trying to jack myself off here with what I'm getting into. But tell me how this morning I over here, like, after walking my dog, and let me stop lying. I ain't walked this motherfucker. My ass was sitting in a chair, and I was lounging back like this, and my dog was just, he did his business. He was small enough I ain't had to go and chase him, so he didn't even have to be on a leash. I'm like, hey, with them legs that are like 2 toothpicks stacked on top of each other, I ain't got to worry too much about having to go sit there and do a little track event to go catch up and find them motherfuckers. But as he comes in, tell me how this big ass spider that looks like he's about the size of 3/4 put together, and this motherfucker just running in through my damn kitchen. I said, whoa, what the boy? Hey, I got to on some I don't know if y'all know the movie Ant. It's like a movie from 1998. I was about to say a movie from 1990. Ant, nigga, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Yeah, let me try to take a sip of tea to try to calm myself down from tripping. Anyways, yeah, I'm over here on some Ants, that 1998 movie about ants. If you haven't seen it, it's a cool like Disney or animated cartoon movie. It's got a good theme or message to it, which is pretty much like, hey, think for yourself. Don't just follow the rules, and like try to live your life to how you want to live your life. Which, it's always nice watching a movie like a movie that has some fucking like a substance. It has a meaning or a message behind it that just ain't much of shit. Not to say I gotta watch every movie I gotta watch has to be some damn lyrical, miracle, deep spiritual type shit, but it's nice seeing those sometimes when you haven't seen a movie in a long time. But yeah, this bug on some ant shit, I'm over here stomping and shit, and I bet this spider was like, oh fuck, please don't get me, but dog, I had to be on some exterminator shit, like Over the Hedge, and had to get rid, not hold on, Over the Hedge, this motherfucker, the exterminator on that movie Over the Hedge, he got rid of the animals. But anyway, yeah, I had to get that fucking spider the fuck up out of here. I said, hey, you know what, you ain't about to come up in the house, start decorating, and being like, "Hey, you like this web in the corner? What do you think? What do you think? We'll eat some of your bugs for you, dog. Why you trying to kill us, bro? We trying to do you a favor, do us a favor, and let us just be." And I'm like, man, fuck all that. I'm not a fan of them spiders, bro. I'm just like, yeah, knowing you this fucking itty bitty, but your ass can make me swell up like 5 quadruple double D titties. I'm just like, nah, hell nah. Yeah, you on my shit list. I can't fuck with you. You just you a little mini villain. And having already experienced getting bit by a brown recluse, nigga, yeah, I'm not taking the spider lightly. I almost look like sometimes I got a hard on trying to kill a spider, especially when it's in the crib. I'm like, nah, this bitch gotta go right now. You gonna get evicted from existence. Hey, let's see. I was talking about the pod shit. Let me try to wheel it back a little. Yeah, $1 million worth of game. Shout out to them. That's one of them podcasts I'm gonna put in like the top 10, top 5 bracket. Like, yeah, top 5, top 10. Then 2 bears in 1 cave. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I really like I watch, but sometimes I'm like, this really do feel like I'm wasting my time watching. Sometimes when I hear like Tom or Bert talking about some of the shit they're talking about. Now, mind you, those dudes, they do have funny moments. I'm not gonna sit here and just completely shit on them and act like they're not funny guys, but I feel like that podcast went more for trying to be more relatable than trying to just bring the comedy, and maybe they wanted to save the comedy for their shows. And but I already know, even saying that right there, some people might be seeing this and being like, shit, where? I don't see the comedy that you're claiming they're saved for the shows. But hey, not giving these niggas excuses or hold on. I called them niggas. Hold on. Not giving these 2 men passes for, yeah, that was my Florida tongue right there. I'm about to call everybody. I pull up to an Asian man. Hey, what's up, nigga? Asian man looking at me like, huh? What the hell you just called me? Fuck around, smack me, motherfucker hit right before I finish the word nigga. There's an Asian man catch my tongue with chopsticks. He's like, hey, hold on now. I am not that. My Asian accent or Japanese accent is horrible. I'm not even gonna sit here and act like, yeah, I could really but hey, yeah, watch them motherfuckers. The 2 bears in 1 cave. Joe Rogan, I'm like Joey Diaz called it out. Like sometimes that shit get real repetitive. It's like I'm just like, same old shit. It just gets old, and it's like with him bringing up like COVID, and I don't know. I feel like sometimes Joe Rogan be really trying to like promote fear and like trying to promote like, yeah, it's really crazy out here, man. And I'm like trying to exaggerate it to be something more crazier than what it actually is. Like when he's talking about politics, government, conspiracies and shit, like, yeah, the shit's wild, but is it really that surprising, bro? Is it? Like, are we really gonna sit here and act shocked about certain shit that probably does take place behind the scenes? Not to say you can't feel a type of way about it, but it's like, are you surprised that some of the bullshit goes down within that realm of the government? Like, it's, I don't know if everybody expecting it to be like hanky-dory and no wild, evil, crazy shit in that story of like politics or whatnot. But at this point, maybe I'm desensitized to it. It's just like from an early age, I feel like it's more about trying to focus on what the fuck you can bring to your own circle rather than trying to focus on too much shit that's on the outside. Not to say play ignorant to what's going on out there and shit, but like to sit there and almost get to the point where you're being way too obsessive with whatever, all that hoopla and that rah-rah and that drama and shit that's outside your realm. It's like you gotta do a I don't know, just try not to get caught up in the sauce of that shit and get lost in it. Hey, minor little hiccup, and that beep you're hearing right now, well, that's my little bougie laptop charger. And let me tell you about my laptop charger. I think what I was just getting on about there with the whole, like, just, I think it's more important as humans, we just try to focus on what the fuck what we can actually help with. Not to say play dumb, play naive to the whole what's going on out there, but don't let this shit overly consume you either. Like then, you don't want to end up probably becoming get to the point where you're thinking Big Brother's out there to come get you or some shit. I think the main thing that should be more highlighted, obviously, is not the negative shit, because that's like, I feel like that's low hanging fruit. It's easy to get caught up in the hype of something negative or wild, like, whoa, bro, like, did you hear obviously it's more exciting to hear something like, hey, bro, I just seen a pack of penguins get hit by a dump truck, than just trying to bring up some positive shit. I don't know, maybe it depends on how the person that's even bringing that shit up is going about even speaking on that type of bring something to the table while bringing up the negative shit. But if you're just bringing up negative shit and leaving it at that, like, that's like me just being like, hey man, I just seen a video of a guy get his head cut off, and just walking out of the conversation. You'd probably be like, what the fuck, what was that? Like, I didn't bring like no resolution, no comedic effect. Not saying you got to bring a resolution to every fucking thing, every negative thing that happens, but I don't know, or if you're mainly just about bringing up, imagine if I just kept coming around just bringing up negative shit all the time. Like, I only just talk about negative bullshit 24/7. I think anybody that's mature enough will be like, hey, I don't like being around this motherfucker. It just seems like all they be on about is just a whole bunch of bullshit, a whole bunch of negative shit. Not saying you got to be peachy like Mr. Rogers or a Pee Wee Herman, but I think you get what the fuck I'm trying to lay down, or you can piece where I'm heading. So I'm not going to go into a whole damn 40-hour ramble about the topic, but focus on shit that matters more than all the noise. Like, weed out the noise and focus on what you really should be hearing, what you should, And don't let motherfuckers just off of, like, let's say for men out there, females, or just people all around, you like somebody, therefore you kind of stoop your energy down just to match on their plateau. Like, not saying you can't coexist or you're on some higher pedestal, but if you feel like somebody just keeps bringing that, like, that funky bullshit to the table, I mean, you got to keep it a buck, or be real about it some fucking day, not beat around the bush and just, like, that's like me. I'm only like, I keep playing along and buying into a chick that I find sexually attractive, like what she's spitting or what she's bringing to the table, and I just like, it'd be phony of me to be like a yes man and like just not even like in agreement with all her shit that she's bringing up. And let's say hypothetically this woman, and not trying to bash women, like I said, we could vice versa this shit, woman to man, man to woman, like, I shouldn't be sitting there playing along just because I find somebody sexually attractive, or if I find somebody cool. Like, let's say I'm hanging out with a celebrity and I'm over there just on some yes man shit with a celebrity because I like what they do. Like, that, come on, but let's say on a real note, if I'm really hearing what this person's saying, I don't really agree with it. Not saying I gotta be hostile with them about it, but just like be like, hey, I'm not really on that. I don't really care for that. Just being honest. It's something that should be brought more to the forefront. But as I was saying, I gotta edit this video because there was a mini little interruption, and Damn, I should have hit the ooh-wee. I should have hit the Popeye spinach in that mini interruption. Any jobs hearing this shit, I do not play with the cabbage, okay? I am a saint. I go to church every damn Sunday. I play pickleball and let me stop being bullshit. But damn, nigga, there was something I was about to get into, and that shit just brain farted right down the toilet bowl and just got flushed away. It's not like I can't trickle into another topic. Tell me how the other day, man, at work, I'm over here like, I'm wearing these damn pants, right? Now these pants in like the crotch, I'm wearing like these Dickie cargo type pants. Almost like some, like the pants that like a road worker would be wearing type shit. And I'm kind of getting worried that I see in like the crotch area, the stitching is starting to look like that bitch is about an alligator open mouth on my shit. And I'm like, my job, like I have to do like about 1,000 squats in order to move product and shit. And I'm like, man, one of these squats, I'm not gonna be surprised if my 90-year-old testicles just pop out on some bad grandpa shit and just look like I got a damn saggy tail behind me trailing. Man, and I'm a boy. I thought about bringing extra pair of clothes just in case, or being on some real hood nigga shit and having gym shorts under my. I used to do that shit, but that shit make your balls extra funky wearing like too much shit, especially if you active, you sweating and shit like that, like to where wearing gym shorts under your jeans and shit, boy, you, man, talk about a dumpster sewage, you keep doing that shit, sweating and all. But I've thought about bringing an extra pair of clothes just to, play it safe so it don't have to get to that point. And speaking of the gym shorts under the jeans, which I feel like that's kind of like a thing that's like kind of gone. It's like not really as popular. Not saying that it was a trend back then or anything like that, but it's not a thing I see as much nowadays as I used to see back in the day, where motherfuckers would be wearing. And hold on, let me look around my surroundings and remind myself, nigga, I live under a rock, so I don't know, maybe other people could still be wearing gym shorts with the jeans, but I ain't really trying to even know about that shit. But back then, I noticed more seeing people I knew was doing that shit, and I was doing it too. Cause hey, nigga, like we was in a school, we had to wear a uniform, we had to, instead of having to go to the locker, man, we just, hey, take the damn polo off, already got it under white tee, and then take the damn cargo shorts off. We already got gym shorts. We ready to rock and roll. We already wearing some Hooper type ass shoes. And even if we ain't, nigga, we still gonna get to hooping. But I remember one of my homeboys, man, this nigga had a stench on him, boy. I feel like my nose was over here on some editing a photo type process. Like that shit would want to go 90 degrees, hit a 180, hit a 750, nigga. My nose was feeling like it was spinning. My nose was over here crossfaded, how dizzy it was. I was like, damn, bro, what? I'll be trying to hook this. Hey, the Bee just made a special appearance. Say what's up to the Bee from the Bee movie, played by, yo, if my eyes were a camera and you could have just saw what I seen, my daughter's baby doll toys out here and that Bee that just made a special appearance, this motherfucker just crawled in my daughter's baby doll's mouth. That's a zesty Bee right there. Anyways, I'ma scrap his whole introduction. This motherfucker gonna get me caught in a court case in the bug judicial system. Man, my cigarette went out. It was lit, but my cigarette went out, and how appalling that shit looked. That shit looked crazy as hell. This motherfucker probably got a nest inside my daughter's baby doll's head. I wouldn't be surprised if that damn baby doll somehow ends up moving like it's possessed or something, just for me to dissect that bitch out of fear, thinking it's actually possessed, and find out that bitch's blood vessels and bone structure was just a whole bunch of bees trying to get after me. Like, nigga, we didn't like how you killed a few of our family members. today we take revenge. I'm like, oh shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, but my homeboy, I be trying to help this nigga out, like giving him my little, at the time in middle school, feeling like them Axe body sprays was like some Armani, Da Vinci, I don't know, all these fancy mob sounding name colognes at the time. That Axe body spray, or that shit was like our cologne in middle school, nigga, or them little spray on deodorants, boy. We thought we was smelling. We thought we was smelling like $1,000,000, nigga, or like on some Temu shit. We not shopping like a billionaire, but we thought we was gonna be pulling like a billionaire with that damn Phoenix Axe body spray. Like, yeah, man, the hoes gonna be flocking after they get a whiff of this shit right here, dog. I'ma just drench my whole body in this shit right quick. I'ma just make it hard for everybody to breathe in the hallways, nigga. It was like competitions of niggas putting on that body spray, trying to make sure they smell good throughout the day, knowing damn well that Axe body spray, that shit will fade off in fucking 3 minutes and 10 seconds, boy. That shit, man. But yeah, man, I try to look out for that man and whatnot. And you know, sometimes it was having those type of conversations, even thinking about the story I'm talking about right now has got me thinking about a video I seen of this lady. I seen a video on Instagram. This lady, you might have seen it too. This lady had lifted her arms up, and somebody was like reacting to this. I wish I knew the exact who it was, but if you know what I'm talking about, then shit, you know. But if you don't, it was a funny video where this lady, kind of wild too. The lady, they're at a party or a function. This lady lift up her arms. She's dancing, right? They're like outside at some outside setting. This other lady, she sprayed the shit out of her armpits with like perfume and shit, or some sort of spray, while that lady lift her arms up trying to, you know, get groovy and shit. And that lady's face was priceless after she probably ate some of that damn spray too, because that jaw dropped just like how mine's did, seeing that bee crawl into my daughter's toy's mouth. I was like, that shit looked, my gooning mindset was thinking all kinds of dirty shit when I seen that looked creepy. But and not on no weirdo shit with but anyways, fuck it. You know, I already feel like motherfuckers already made their mind up like, nah, nigga, you weird. You weird. Let's not even play. Like, I get it. Yeah, maybe I'm abnormal, but not like on some weird shit about it just, my dirty mind seeing a bug just crawl into the mouth. Not only just on a sexual note, but on some horror shit. I'm just like, my mind thought about some other shit. I'm like, man, my rapper mind was like, hey, I fuck around and I don't know. I thought about some bars and shit about that too. I'm like, hey, I be nutting in somebody granny mouth like something like a bee sting. She want honey. Something delusional and kind of wicked, but nothing to do with kids, nigga. I don't want motherfuckers to get the wrong damn idea here. Now it sounds like my ass is about to. I done talked myself into a crazy ass corner. They be like, oh, this nigga said some, they gonna distort this shit, what I'm saying, try to make it seem like I'm gonna be on Gideon podcast, Gideon's To Catch a Predator type shit. I'm like, oh, hold on now. I didn't even mean it like that, but sometimes just speaking off the dome, freestyling and shit, some wild shit could get interpreted or whatever, and yeah, my ass was just thinking on some like, hey, what if in a damn bar I say like, yeah, I nutted in this MILF's mouth like a bee, I stung that bitch up on the couch, I don't know, maybe I'm secretly the light-skinned Eminem over here, but my fat ass don't want to run that 8 miles, so I'm gonna let Slim Shady have it. I'm over here, my name's not Slim Shady, it's Big Gravy. But, as I was saying, with that video, yeah, I think that lady probably got some spray up in her mouth too while she had lifted them arms up in that lady was like, bitch, I'm trying to do you a favor. You stink like shit, ho. I'm like, damn. Just to do that shit, like, not even no conversation beforehand. That, hey, that's funny as fuck and wild. Not like real wild, but that was medium wild. If we were to put it on a wild scale, but what's it called? I remember one of my homeboys. This motherfucker came around, and you know how like your friends and shit, or you know how a neighbor might be like. I know maybe there's some old shit, and this probably don't even take place like that anymore because everybody's more on that. Hey, I'm in my own bubble. I'm not trying to really get out my bubble, and that's not. Let me not exaggerate and make it seem like that's everybody because it ain't. But that is more of the case of people getting more. What's like becoming reclusive, or like a recluse, or like a turtle in the shell type energy. Like, yeah, I got everything at home. Why the fuck I need to go out? I ain't trying to go out in that mad world. I mean, shit, you can go mad inside your turtle shell too, though. Keep fucking around like that. Hey, yeah, don't let comfort play you out of living a life type shit. You know, I wish I didn't say type shit right there. But my neighbor, he had came through. My homeboy too. He, you know, with the, hey, can I get some milk? Can I get some shit? This nigga one time he had asked me, hey, can I get some eggs? Can I get some of this? Like, it was shit like that was kind of off that cliche of like what neighbors would ask you for. And it kind of caught me off guard. I'm like, nigga, you got eggs? I only got enough eggs. Like, I don't even got enough eggs like that to last me throughout, you know, like making breakfast and whatnot. I don't know if I could donate you some eggs right now, nigga. He's like, come on, man, I just need two. I'm trying to make a cake. And I'm like, man. I was like, you know what? Let me help my homeboy out. And so I gave him the 2 eggs. I'm like, nigga, quit being stingy. Sometimes you don't even be eating the motherfucking eggs. Let this nigga make a cake. And I'm like, all right. He's like, hey, man, you got some milk too? I'm like, damn, nigga, you gonna keep running it up. What else you need? You need me to get you a plate, a butter knife, a fork, a spoon, a whisk, a damn mixing bowl, some napkins. Let me fuck around, buy you some frosting while I'm at it with the sprinkles. Let me get you some ice cream. This nigga, I'm gonna just host the whole party. Fuck it. But let me check real quick to see if this shit's still. Oh yeah, we still on, baby. I'm just scared that my like space on my phone is gonna run the fuck out, and I'm gonna be wasting my breath. As if maybe I'm not already wasting my breath, because some motherfuckers might be like, I ain't trying to hear all this shit, nigga. It's too long. Make it a short. Make it a 1 second short. That's as far as my attention span goes, nigga. I don't think you worth the hour you trying to speak for. What the fuck? Hey, them deers, there's some wood that just dropped over there. That's why I'm turning my head right now. I think some deers are over there. Hey, they shooting the fade in the trap house in the woods right now. They're like, hey, nigga, you trying to pull a fast one on me, nigga? I thought we was in this shit together, nigga. Them niggas over there duking it with their hooves. They're like, come on, square up, nigga. Square up. On some kangaroo jack shit. Anyways, I feel like I could go on and damn record a damn 20-hour podcast right now, but I'm gonna not hit y'all niggas with too much sauce. Chop Up The Yap got too much sauce. What the fuck do I want to ramble about? What do I want to... Let's see. Moment of silence, motherfucker. Let's just have a moment of silence for all the people that have been passing away lately. As I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm about to talk about next. I feel like there was something I was talking about, and Yeah, that shit got brain farted down the toilet bowl, flushed instantaneously. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, real quick side note: if anybody ever wants to join in on this crazy ass shit, you seen this and you feel like, hey man, I want to shoot the shit with this crazy motherfucker right here. Come on, you're welcome. Let's, even if you only want to join in for 5-10 minutes, hey, I'm down to do this shit on some like radio show type, I don't know, podcast. I'm over here just trying to figure out what the fuck to call this. I don't know, a self-interview with a nigga that's, I don't know, just sound like he may be having a mental crisis, trying to explain shit. Maybe I am the Joker and Batman at the same time. Yeah, man, fuck it. Whatever I was talking about, I feel like it kind of up and went. So we just gonna transition. Speaking on Batman, nigga, I'm pissed that Batman ain't coming out. I feel like Batman should come out with a game, but a new game for just Batman in itself. I know they came out with some VR game. I'm like, what the fuck? No, you know my broke ass ain't gonna buy no expensive ass VR. I'm like, come on, nigga. I ain't trying to do all that. Like, put on the damn VR headset in the damn crib so I could fuck around and my knee end up on the back of my shoulder. Come on, all right. And I looked at the trailer for that game. I was like, man, this shit don't look like nothing in comparison to the older Batman games. Which I get it, not everything's supposed to be. Hurry up, nigga. I'm recording. You fucking on my show, bitch. Chop Up The Yap. Subscribe, like, comment, dislike, hate, comment, hate, watch. However the fuck you want to do it, baby. Yeah, the Batman game though, man, that VR one, I'm like, why the fuck? Like, it seemed like more for they simplified it more for the kids. Not saying it's all got to be the same like how it was, but man, I'm not a fan of that type of the change. And I'm like, ugh. I'm like, hey, fuck it. You know what? I just wish that they also come out with another Batman game. You know, I feel like they already made a lot, so I'm happy with what they got. So I can't really complain too much, but the idea I was thinking, I'm like, what if they came out with a Joker game, or like a villain game of Batman where you could play as the villains and shit? That would be fine. I mean, they made the Joker movie. Why not just make the Joker fucking video game? What's going on here? Maybe they're trying to, that's something they already got in the vault they already thought of. Maybe they already got done and they're like, nigga, shut the fuck up. We trying to release that in 2040. Why are you trying to spoil plans with your fucking, I don't know, yo yappity yap ad. But yeah, that'd be a cool idea. Video games and shit, bro. Getting older and like I'm about to get a second job and shit. I feel like I gotta punch in and out of playing video games. Like I'm on some one pump chump type shit with the gaming session. I'm like, I gotta hit a quickie on this bitch real quick and get right back to what the fuck I'm doing. I'm also a dad too, so it's like I'm not just gonna try to make that as an excuse to why I can't get around this shit. I don't like them motherfuckers that try to say, oh yeah, like I'm too busy, I'm too busy. I'm not too busy to do certain shit. Like I could find time, rather it be like communicating with some of my friends. It don't take that long to send a text message. So don't be a bitch and try to like be on some pause, moment of silence. RIP to all the people that's been passing away recently. That little freaky ass bee coming around. Man, that bee over there just violated my daughter's baby doll. I ain't like that shit. I feel like me and that bee gotta shoot the fade. Yeah, I didn't like how that bee crawled in my daughter's mouth. I was like, oh, hell nah. That bee on, I'm about to put that bee on trial. I'm about to bring that motherfucker to court. Be like, I found this motherfucker violated my kid's toy. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your daughter's toys. But yeah, like I don't like trying to play that bullshit. Like, oh yeah, I'm too busy, man. I'm too busy, even though I could spend 3 hours fucking scrolling bullshit on my phone. You too busy to shoot a 1-minute text? Hey, man, fuck them type, straight up, fuck them type people. I ain't even gonna hold no punches. I hate motherfuckers that do that shit. I'm not saying we gotta sit there and chit chat like we got all time in the world, but nigga, here and there, you don't make that become a damn excuse where you can't try to stay in touch with people. Like, cause then, that other person on the other side might be like, you know what? Like, for example, me, I might, sometimes I feel like, man, why am I sitting here making the effort for somebody that keeps trying to give me that damn, oh, I'm busy excuse? Nigga, were you the president? What, you got 20 jobs? I know damn well if I were to see your damn phone's history report, it'd be like, this nigga spent 5 hours, or this person spent 5 hours on Instagram. They spent 3 hours on TikTok. They spent 1 hour just watching porn. I'm like, and you was too busy to have a 3-minute little text message convo? Come on, nigga. We ain't got to get all, like I said, we don't got to get always that long-winded. I know I'm a long-winded nigga. I could go that distance, but don't mean we always got to do that. Just because, I'm capable of talking to damn psychiatrist or a therapist's ears all the way down to the big toes, to the kneecaps, to the little mini afros under their armpits. Like, yeah, I could ramble now. I could keep up a conversation with the damn local junkie in your damn hood. I'll make that motherfucker wish they could only talk in 3 to 5 word sentences. Goddamn. But yeah, besides that shit, just because it's 2025, let's stop making that excuse. Not only just with keeping in touch with people, but just shit that you want to get around to. I'm a big, avid, I can't think of the word, but I stand on that shit with, try to stay in touch with your people. Even if it's like once a month, once a couple of weeks. Like, it don't really take as much of as an effort, or it's not that hard to do. Like, don't try to make something that really ain't that like hard to do, make it seem like it's a hard thing to do. Like, get around to that shit. I know sometimes maybe I'm a victim of kind of doing that shit here and there too, but I always try to check myself too, like hold myself to that, hey, that same regard too. Like, hey, nigga, like, tap in, lock in. Don't get carried away and act like you can't spend a minute. You can't spend 10 minutes on a phone call with somebody. And nigga, I know a lot of people, and I'm from a big ass family. I'm from a family of 10. Sometimes I can sit there and make that excuse and have, like I said, I got a lot on my plate, but don't let that stuff on your plate almost knock you out of certain things that you can get around to where, like, you get older and now you're like, damn, I wish when I was younger I would have done this or that. And like I said, not only just on some conversation, keeping in touch shit, just with shit in general that you feel like you can do a better job getting around to, do that shit. Now hold on, let me check if this shit's still recording, because yeah, baby. My phone feel like it's fucking 700 degrees. I touched that bitch, I think the bitch is about to melt all the way down to my wrist. Man. Music, let's see. I'm not going to talk about my personal music. When it comes, it comes. You already know the damn songs. Hey, look me up. John D. Loophole, Ludacris, Blow a Bag, Feeling Myself. Saying Blow a Bag and Feeling Myself sounds like I was just in the middle of like a gooning session. Oh, hey, B. Come on, let's dance, bitch. Come on, hey, 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 get the fuck away. But Blow It Back, Ludacris, Loophole, Dry Bones, Freaky Freaky, I want a freaky freaky bitch with a fat ass. Yo, I want a freaky freaky bitch. I got some other songs too. Check on this damn YouTube channel. Don't be a hoe. If you got some time, you fuck with my shit. Hey, show a nigga some support. Like I said, it's a two-way street. I'm down to check out your shit too. Don't feel like you can't message a nigga. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on TikTok. I'm on, my Snapchat. My Snapchat's bloated right now. I probably need to make a second one to try to, just have more fucking room to engage in more, because the one that I got right now, let me just tell you, that shit, like I said, it's bloated. That bitch looking like a 700-pound sister right now, or brother. So I got too much going on that Snapchat. But with my Instagram, with my TikTok, hit me up, at it will be JOND as in Delta and E. So at it will be John D. I'm down to show some support, show some love. Like I said, this ain't just about me trying to, I'm in this shit just for popularity and just to really, get the high of fame and, fuck all that. I feel like there's more to where if I were even to get to that point, I want to do a whole bunch of shit, like go ahead and try to send some alley-oops, alley-oop the community, alley-oop, like try to really create some shit, try to bring something of substance, rather be like sometimes me talking kind of deranged and unhinged and off the hip with this shit. Just be able to make opportunities and try to help out other people too. I don't want to just be this, like, this is only to help myself. Like, if I were to get to a high platform, I want to also be able to put other people in position too and try to make something that can help out people. Rather it be, even if if I find a way to make finance a non-food profit organization where people could eat or donate, shit like that. Like, I'm not trying to come off like Dr. Umar and say, oh, I'm gonna be trying to create a school, but if I could pull that shit off and I had the money and the means to do it, I would finance some shit like that. Try to help out, and not just only to try to look good either. I don't want the damn, I don't want the fucking attention. I don't want the praise. Just to just try to help, man. That's, yeah, like, even if I wouldn't even mind not just being anonymous with the shit on some Batman shit and just drop by and bam, bam this, bam that, bam this, and without even getting the credit. It's not about the motherfucking credit. I just want to know at the end of the day, like, did I try to do something that wasn't only just for my motherfucking self, But on some other shit though, music. I wasn't just trying to talk about my own music. I'm like this year, man. There's a lot of music popping out, and it's like bringing that hope back again. Like, yeah, that they're still, not saying that it was like completely gone, but like it feels like in this year when it comes to music, like a lot of people are really trying to like flex their damn music capabilities, and it's a beautiful thing to see people actually, with this year, like seeming like they're more moving with an urgency, trying to make shit, not just only on the music tip, but just other shit too. Like they're trying to make shit happen even more, and it's like, yeah, that should have been the case from fucking day one, But yeah, I feel like I'm getting that falling in love with music again, and because sometimes I kind of like felt like I was in a distant relationship with music. Like, I'm like, yeah, there's some I've been seeing some of the new shit. Not that I'm never ever gonna like divorce music, but I'm just like at a time it felt like there's been dry periods in the relationship. Like I don't feel like I really got nothing to like. Not only just on my personal shit, but I feel like there's nothing really too noteworthy where I can say, damn, that really like brought back that excitement, got me hyped up, or gave me that like gave me that chill, that adrenaline, gave me that feeling, that like, oh shit, like, you know, the goosebumps with something sounding so good and you really feel it for real. But yeah, you know, there's a whole bunch of bullshit going on too that I could like sit there and throw my 2 cents into that damn ravioli hollow can, but you know, shit, like with the podcast shit, I could sit there and be like, oh yeah, this motherfucker on bullshit. I could be like, oh, what's his name? I could sit there and shoot the shit, and you know, sometimes I do. Just because I may talk a little shit on somebody don't mean like I got a personal gripe with them. And shit, if they want to shoot the shit with me, shoot it, bro. Like I like, we can have a cool back and forth, bro. It ain't gotta be like we acting like we have a beef since 1912 or some shit. Like you done violated one of my family members and you done me wrong along, you know, 3 centuries ago. It ain't gotta be like that. But so hey, with that being said though, yeah, I think this has been, and I'm gonna keep letting it be, and I'm gonna go on being. Hopefully you do the same shit, and there's some new shit you're seeing. Here I go on my light skin. I must be thinking about Kim Kardashian. I'm like, yeah, I like to see that bitch in something else besides some Skims now. But not to just hype up Kim Kardashian. Hey, there's a lot of other women out there that are fucking beautiful and they ain't popular at all, man. I'd rather have one unknown than somebody that is known. Let's be real. Man, that's a little too much to keep up with somebody that's on that big scale, like a Kim Kardashian. No shade to her. But hey, even if I had the opportunity, I wouldn't shut that shit down. I'd try. Like, hey, I'll try to be stepdaddy. And no diss to Kanye either, but shit, like, just like this nigga like women, he like what he see, like, nigga, I'm on, same shit, dog, same shit. If it was the other way around, I wouldn't be surprised you trying to fuck with somebody I fuck with. Like, it's not like this nigga was the only one that like her like that, so come on now. But yeah, I'd rather have an unknown, but besides that shit, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm over here being a light-skinned, Slim Shady, rhyming, seeing, being, about to get lyrical, miracle, spiritual. Yeah, hey, with that being said, not Slim Shady, but I'm Big Gravy, and I don't want to do this fucking 8 Mile, but we gonna keep on, even if I gotta walk this mile and it take me 3 hours to get to the destination. So be it. Appreciate y'all giving me the time of day. I don't take y'all's time for granted. Hopefully you don't take your own time for granted. And hopefully you walked away with maybe having a laugh out this shit or found something to take away from this. And it wasn't just like a big fucking waste of your time. You're like, fuck this guy. I can't believe I spent blah, blah, 10 minutes hearing this motherfucker. But hopefully, even if you're here for a minute, I'm not taking that for granted. Like, thank you for at least giving me a try or a chance. You don't have to subscribe. I want you to feel like you have to like my shit. But hopefully this gets out to a degree where, you know, maybe even if it's negative 10 people or one person that's like, you know what, I did take some away from this and it helped me with it. That's a win in my book. I don't need 1 million. I don't need 100,000. I don't need all this shit. I'm not really in it for all this big, like, fancy, like, yeah, I want to be driving the fucking lamb chop with the drop top with the suicide doors and like my car over here need to go to therapy. Anyways, appreciate y'all. Till next time, My phone needs to get an ice bath on some Joe Rogan shit because this bitch went from 700 degrees to probably 10,000 degrees. I'm scared I'm gonna touch this shit and my hand, that phone's gonna be stuck to my hand permanently. So don't be scared if you see me in public just like, hey, let me shake your hand. You're like, why is his phone still in his hands? This nigga okay? He's scared to let go of his 11th finger.